DSS officers run, prison scatter as move to force Nnamdi Kanu out of detention is declared. Angry Biafrans, angry Biafrans. Hey, oh, then talk am, then this thing I play with it. My dear listeners, it don't shele, it don't happen once again. You all remember what actually happened on the 15th of this September, that the emergency hearing that actually took place that denied the IPOP leader Nnamdi Kanu of his medical transfer. That very issue is actually what has attracted the anger of the angry Biafrans. In fact, these guys can say they are not going to take it lightly anymore. That since they can deny Mazi Nnamdi Kanu medical transfer, then what else are they looking for? They said that the health of the IPOP leader is very, very important, and so they will not take it lightly with the Nigerian government. My dear listeners, as it is right now, everything being equal, the DSS detention, the DSS prison is completely in disarray. Everywhere is just scattered. Fear don't fool everywhere. Right from the gate of the DSS down to the prison, to all the prisons. In fact, securities are just mounted in numbers. Yes, it was revealed that the angry agitators stormed the DSS prison in protest, in anger. In fact, they almost took over the detention, and there is a serious fear even in DSS, as they believe that these guys might even set the whole place on fire. Abuja scatter, believe me. The IPOP leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has called on his lawyer Aloy Ejimako to maintain calm, saying that the agitation must be a peaceful one because his freedom is already declared. So I must say that the IPOP leader Nnamdi Kanu is very much on point on this fact. Though it was very brutal and unbelievable because the Nigerian government did what wasn't even expected. Can you imagine someone who is suffering from a very serious issue, that they're supposed to grant an emergency transfer for his medical treatment? They demanded that it should still remain for another hearing. For what and why? Well, this actually is the reason why the angry Biafrans and IPOP members have decided to take over the streets of Abuja. Now, there is a very serious tension even inside that very DSS detention. Yes, there is a very serious tension as even officers of that very DSS no longer trust themselves or believe each other. They are, in fact, everyone is suspecting each other because they believe that the IPOP leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is now an influence to every officer of the DSS. Now, making reference to what actually happened in that very court on that very 15th of December, it was so disappointing and so disgraceful that Nigerian government, who knew all that Nnamdi Kanu was going through, intentionally allowed the IPOP leader to be denied of that very medical transfer. Now, Omotosho, who permitted the vacation who permitted his vacation and the vacation of all the judges before the resumption or before they came back to recession, has made a new plan to recall Nnamdi Kanu back to court before he can be given a hearing for his medical transfer. Is that not crazy? It doesn't make sense. Okay, what if before then the IPOP leaders that very sickness has worsened, or maybe that very sickness has increased to the extent that the IPOP leader almost lose his life. What are you going to say? What are you going to say? So this is one thing that they actually that this my dear listeners, this is one very big error that the federal government will be making, and I must tell you that if it happens, even you yourself, you will not believe what will happen in Nigeria. 1967, 1965, 1963, 1961, 1960 is going to be a child's play. All right, my dear listeners. Now, the main thing now, right now in detention right now because of the serious fear that is currently going on, is that the IPOP leader Nnamdi Kanu has now been placed on a serious watch, as fear has really enveloped the whole DSS prison. Yes, they are afraid of jailbreak, demolition, and destruction. I'm telling you, even Abuja, as we speak right now, is completely under serious watch. Under serious watch, yes, because everywhere everybody is afraid of the angry Biafrans. The Biafrans have decided to take over the whole place in protest. The protest, as I speak right now, is still ongoing. You can make your call and to get your confirmation. So, my dear listeners, everybody must speak up on this very matter, because as it is, Nnamdi Kanu must be given that permission to go for his medical treatment, whether they like it or not. Imagine the nonsense that is coming from Omotosho and the Nigerian government. This is unheard of, and this cannot be accepted, not even at this our present days. Anyway, my dear listeners, I beg make una put on a voice on this matter. Let everyone hear about this, let everyone know about this, and let everyone be informed about this, because this cannot be accepted or be allowed to exist. Thank you. Let's do that. Let's share it.